America, I'm fucking fired up, baby. And you would be fired up too if you lived on this planet, and I'm assuming that you do. So hell yes, here we are. Another week of Vladimir Putin and Steve Bannon as President of the United States. And as these withered up old fuckers, limp dick piece of shits try to get their tiny little salted slug of a penis wedged between the firm, round butt cheeks of freedom, they're learning a valuable lesson. And that lesson is that we'll Mr. T the shit out of you. You start trying to weasel up in there into the old freedom love canal, we'll squeeze down so hard we'll rip your peckers off at the source. Justice, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Justice. And actually, that is what I'm talking about today. There's that term social justice warrior. It's something that has kind of become pejorative at this point. People say it to you when they think that you're overreacting about something political. So like me, for instance, someone who screams into social media all day, a lot of my friends have jokingly and not so jokingly accused me of being a social justice warrior, as if the desire for equality amongst all people in this nation or the desire for the freedoms promised by the Constitution somehow make me a fucking asshole, like I'm not paying attention or I'm somehow stepping over the boundary because I say something about how we're not letting fucking green card holding immigrants into this country or how a fucking neo-Nazi runs a large portion of it. But anyway, social justice warrior, I don't consider it a pejorative, but I do think it's inaccurate, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Let's not hound on this social justice warrior thing. Let's just fucking move past it. And I have a better idea. And I want you guys, whoever the fuck is watching this, to join me in being not a social justice warrior. Fuck that shit. Let's be social justice barbarians. And what the fuck I mean by that, and hear me out, is the idea that a social justice warrior is a person who's going to be sitting on the internet explaining things to maybe their moderate friends, or I mean just yelling it into their fucking chasm that is the internet just to hear their own sweet voices ringing back. But a social justice barbarian is going to be a person who takes some fucking action. If you're going to protest, like I see a lot of people doing, all the people who hit up the airports this week, awesome. The dude in Portland who knocked that bigoted fuck out. I hope you watched my video and got some pointers, but I'm really glad to see that people are acting up. These people are the fucking barbarians, because when you need something done, you're not going to go and hire a private military corporation. You're going to get the fucking barbarians to run down from the hills with their fire sticks and their fucking clubs and their dicks flopping everywhere because they're fucking naked, tits hanging out because they're rad warrior women. You know what I'm talking about? And on that tip, we're going to move on into the social justice barbarian movement. And what I mean by that is, if you watch this, you and I have a little bit of a communion now, and hopefully you'll take me serious. I want you to, in your life, no matter who you're talking to, no matter what situation you're in, no matter where the fuck you are, if you see some bullshit that just goes against your own fucking personal ideological standpoint, or it's just some fucked up shit for a civilization to do, like some racist ass shit like you're seeing left and fucking right in this country right now, don't just say something, fucking do something. Now, I know you're like, oh, Bill, but you're 7 feet tall and like 300 and something pounds. You used to be a pro wrestler, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's like, I get that. So I'm not saying everybody go up and just punch the shit out of everybody. What I am saying, though, say something. If you see someone harassing a fucking woman on the street, if you see someone harassing a fucking trans person on the street, if you see someone fucking even say something shitty about someone because of their fucking race, their gender, their whatever, shut that shit down. I don't give a fuck if it's your teacher, if it's your fucking grandpa, if it's your fucking boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend, what the fuck ever. If you hear some ignorant, bigoted, racist, homophobic shit, squash it. You say, fuck no, not anymore. It's 2017. We're stopping this shit now. And honestly, if we all make a little fucking effort, maybe all these little tiny individual fucking snowflakes, as they like to call us, will build up and melt and turn into a goddamn tsunami. What I'm hoping for is people to take action. And saying something on the internet is great. I love doing it. Everybody loves doing it, but it's a fucking echo chamber. Let's get out there. I've been attending some protests. My wife and I made promises to attend more. I want you guys to do the same. Don't let them change the narrative of protests to make it something stupid, make it something idiotic. And I know this is dumb coming from the guy who made a video about punching fucking Nazis, but the truth is, there's a lot of ways to go about this. And that's just one facet of a very large picture. And honestly, I think the more people that get out there, just let their voices be heard, exercise their constitutionally protected right to organize and dissent, is more important now than it's ever been in the history of the United States. And I really hope that you'll join me, that we'll move together, take this social justice barbarian shit seriously, and be out there fighting the fucking good fight. And when you see some bullshit happen, squashing it at the source. Don't let people get away with it. Don't say, oh, it's an old person, they don't know any better. You know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Fuck that. You certainly can. I taught an old dog how to fetch one time. I'm not bullshitting. He was like fucking 8 or 9 or something. That's pretty old. He didn't really understand fetch. He would just grab it and let it sit. Finally, I got him to bring it back to me, but I digress. Keep your fucking wits about you. And I mean, yeah, if you want to punch some Nazis, go ahead, but just remember, don't break your fucking hand. But most importantly, if you see someone doing some fucked up shit, stop them. Don't let this institutionalized sexism, racism, homophobia, transphobia, don't let this shit become the norm. And it starts with us and it fucking ends with us, because just like in Frankenstein, the way you get some shit done is some people with some pitchforks and a hard-on for justice. So all you social justice barbarians out there, fucking love you. All you would-be social justice barbarians, can't wait to see you. Remember, cowards don't get into Valhalla. I love you guys. Fucking hate Trump. Fucking hate Steve Bannon. Can't wait for those motherfuckers to be a thing of the past and a fucking relic. I want archaeologists to dig up and be like, who was this fucking wax figure that ran the U.S. for 4 years? But again, I digress. Much love to everyone, the worldwide. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I'll write a script for these one of these days, but not yet. I left my hair stringy, though, like a promo. See? All right, but anyway, this is Bill signing off. Once again, fuck Trump.